So I feel like it's time to give everyone an update following our third frozen embryo transfer. So unfortunately, this one is not going to be our take-home baby either. So we found out that our transfer worked 6 days past our frozen embryo transfer. But unfortunately, by day 11, our HCG had already started to decline. So unfortunately, this one is going to be yet another chemical pregnancy. Obviously, you know, not doing great with the information in front of us, but it is what it is. I guess there's really not much to do or say that, you know, solves the problem, but unfortunately, this is where we're at. This one I think just hurts extra much because I was really confident that this one was going to be it. Because, you know, my first chemical, I didn't test positive until like I think it was either 8 or 9 days past transfer. And like I had read so much that I knew that if it implanted that late, like it probably wasn't going to be viable. So like I was kind of already, and like our first HCG with our first one only came back at 5. So like I kind of felt like I knew from the jump that one probably wasn't going to be a good one, I guess. But like this one, it's like we found out right at the appropriate time. Like our tests at home were getting darker. Our first HCG came back. It was lower than they called it, like a low positive, but like it wasn't like last time where it was like, oh, you should be ready. Like no nurse, no nothing told me to be prepared for a chemical, nothing like that, which obviously I know they can't prepare you for that. But it's not like the first one where it's like from the jump, they were like, probably not. Like this one, like everyone seemed really confident in, unfortunately. So it sucks. I did get my blood drawn again yesterday. That was my 3rd beta, and my HCG is already back down to 9. So I guess I am just happy that like my HCG is going down quickly this time. My first one, it took like 2 or 3 weeks to get back down to a negative, which was just even worse. But from here, we don't know. I mean, I know we're taking a few cycles off, which sucks because I really don't want that, but I know it's what we need. But I'm going to do the Emma Alice testing, and then I'm getting another endo excision surgery, and then they're going to do a hysteroscopy and all that stuff while they're in there. So hopefully that helps, because obviously with 2 chemicals, it's got to be something going on with my lining or something, like, because they're implanting, they're just not growing. So obviously that's where my headspace is right now, but we'll see. Like I said, right now I want to be done. I don't want to do anything, but I also know that I'll regret giving up right now, and that sucks because I really want to give up. We did decide though to skip the ERA. The last doctor I talked to, he just wasn't like, the studies don't really seem to support it, I guess. I mean, they don't hurt, but also like with me having 2 implant out of the 3 transfers, like they don't really think it's like a progesterone issue. So I'm just going to skip that one just to kind of have one less thing off my plate. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't regret that decision, but I think right now it's what I need to do for my mental health. So that's where we're at. I do have a bunch of videos of me like that I took in real time, finding out and everything, that are in my drafts, but I don't know. I think they're going to stay in my drafts. I would love to post them, but I don't want people that don't know our story to see them and start commenting congrats, because I think that would just send me over the edge. So who knows, maybe in a couple weeks or something we'll get to share those with the world. But until then, that's our update. I wish it was better.